Okay, let's start standing up. We'll do a completely different vibe today. So we're going to work towards the moon salutations, which kind of goes from one side of the mat to the other. But we'll begin with some nice stretching here. So if we just roll our shoulders back and down. Lovely, and then let the hands rest to the sides. Lift up through the heart. Slight tucking under through tailbone, chin towards chest. Breathe deeply in and out through the nose. If you're happy to do so, closing eyes. Feeling the shoulders dropping down the back. Notice how steady you feel in your feet. And then blinking the eyes open, release the hands towards the heart. We'll then clasp them together, push them away, reach them up overhead. Good. Really engage through your core and just tip over towards one side a little bit. Yeah, not too far if you are quite bendy, just warming up. Lovely. All the way up, hands go behind you, squeeze between shoulders and lift the heart up, face to the sky. And then releasing there, one arm goes across the body. Pull it in towards you, and then to activate the stretch a bit more, slide the shoulder blade down the back. Wonderful. And then across other side again, shoulder blade slides down. Lovely, and releasing. So inhale, arms come up above your head. Maybe you can press palms together. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, bending the knees. Take hold of your elbows and roll from side to side a little. Breathe in, roll through each of your vertebrae, taking shoulders back and down, stretching hands wide, lifting the head. Good, and then continue, arms come all the way up above. Exhale, hinge forward from hips again. Breathe in, swing back up, arms overhead. Lovely, exhaling down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. And inhale, lift. Wonderful. Taking hands to heart. We're going to just open our feet out a little bit wider now. Wonderful. Hand onto your hip. Bring the other arm up and over. Without moving the hips, lean over towards the side. Then you can push the hip under you so you get more of a stretch. Yeah, lovely. Inhale, come back up, hand onto the hip, arm goes up and over. We're not moving the hips to start. Then push your hip out to the side as you reach further over. Wonderful, and rising back up. So turn your feet out 45-degree angles. We're going to try and drop down to Malasana, yoga squat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, start to bend your knees. Hands come slowly down. We lower all the way. Wonderful, just as necessary. And really press out against your knees, keeping the collarbone area broad. Wonderful, we're lifting arches of feet. Yeah, maybe just a little roll side to side, whatever you can do. Fantastic. Without lifting your bottom too high, press and rise up. Good. Back down. Wonderful. So bring your feet to point end straight. We'll come to our tree. This is more about the hip than it is balance. So just coming wherever you're able to go to. And then ensuring pelvis is pointing towards the front. Externally rotate the thigh in the hip socket to draw it out to the side. And hands to heart. Wonderful. Try taking your hands behind you. See if you can take forearms or maybe elbows. Squeezing between the shoulder blades again. Good. Transition hands in front of you. You're going to bend your rooted leg and then just switch the foot so it goes on top of the thigh. Yeah, and then again, that kind of rotation. Bottom out behind you, start to sink low. Wonderful. Good, let's press. Rise back up. We'll do so on the other side. So taking the foot to wherever you're able to. This time, if you can reverse prayer, do so behind your back. If not, you'll take hold of the elbows again or just the forearms. Keep trying to draw the knee to the side while squaring the hips. Fabulous. Hands in front again, switching the foot on top, bending your leg, sinking down. Bottom goes out behind you, chest towards your legs. Good. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Lovely. And then feet hip distance apart. Hands go behind, squeeze between shoulders again. Inhale, rise, look up. Exhale, bending knees, fold forwards, arms come up and over, chin drops down. Press into your feet, rise slowly back up. And release. Wonderful. Okay, so moon salutations. We'll start off really slowly. We'll do 2 rounds going in each direction. So you start in the middle of your mat and it's width away. So basically as I'm standing. Lovely. Inhale, arms rise. Clasp your hands together, index fingers point out. Tuck under through tailbone, tip to one side. Bit of core activation needed. Good. Breathe in, back up. Exhale, other side. Breathe in all the way. And exhale, step your feet out about a leg length, feet at 45-degree angles. Good. Breathe in, lift your heart, turn your hands up. Exhale slowly, sinking down, goddess squat, and you're tucking under through the tailbone here. And we're just going to rock from side to side, get a little bit of a sway going. Wonderful. Good, rise back up. We're going to turn our feet now towards this side for triangle, but reset with your hips and arms come out. Good, hinge forwards, drop the hand against the leg, other arm extends. Squeezing glutes, head goes further forward. Good, really stretching the hand wide at the top. Then look down, windmill your hands to frame around your foot, and you may find that your front knee bends quite dramatically. That's fine. You're going to work to square off with your hips, send the chest forwards. Over time, see if you can straighten the leg, and if it straightens fully, you work towards folding over it. Walk your hands towards the long edge and turn your right foot point forwards. We're going to drop down into Skandasana, your wide leg squat. Get as best you can coming into this position, both hands on the inside of your knee, and then fold down towards the floor. Just be mindful not to hyperextend this leg here. Then come back up, one hand to the heart, maybe take two. Lovely, yeah, just do whatever you can. Wonderful. It's not an easy one to balance in, so don't worry. We'll transition to the other side of your hands for support. You don't want to take all of your weight into your hips. And then we're going to fold back down on the inside. Good. And lifting back onto the ball of the foot, fingertips to the floor, maybe one hand, maybe two, so you take the balance. Good. And then we're going to do that on the other side. So the hands come down, we spin all the way around now to our knee front edge of the mat. That front leg might be bent, it might be straight. If it's bent, you work on sending the chest forwards, and if it's straight, maybe you can fold forward over it. Wonderful. Then open with the back of the hand against your leg for your triangle pose. If it feels too weird, come up into it first and then re-enter. For some people, it feels a bit odd entering it from the floor. Again, squeezing glutes, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Lovely, look down. Press and rise to come back up. Turn both feet out, 45 degrees. And we sink low. Good. Press into your feet nice and strong around glutes and around inner thighs. Then come back up. Hands on hips, heel toe your feet in a little bit, and then jump them together. Yeah, we'll step. Good. Okay, so that was one round. We'll do it again. We'll start facing this side. We might make it a little bit quicker. If you struggle to go all the way down into Skandasana, like so, you could work this instead, which is kind of like a halfway house, where the foot's at 45 degrees, and you work with ankle over knee, even overshooting ankle. So that's another one you can throw in if it feels a bit weird. Inhale, arms can come up. Exhaling, tipping to one side. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, other way. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, step or jump your feet out. Wonderful. Lift the heart and sink low. Good. Yes, really nice. Breathing deeply here. We're just going to rise up and down, I think. Inhale to stand. Exhale, sinking down again. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Wonderful. All the way up, hands onto hips. Lovely. You're going to heel toe your feet in a little closer, then come back down. So you notice how the knees overshoot. Then you're going to see, can you lift to the balls of the feet and pulse? Fantastic. Lower the heels down, press. Good. Heel toe your feet out again. And then if you just spin them around for triangle. Oh, we're going this way first. Arms out, hips square, lengthen forwards and entering your triangle. Beautiful. Let's tuck the chin in, see if we can balance looking up towards the thumb. And then slowly release both hands down to frame around your leg. So if it's bent, fine, work with the chest forwards. If it's straight, see if you can fold over it. Lovely. Turn your foot towards the front and swing yourself down into Skandasana, wide leg. And we'll start by taking the fold. Then rising up for the balance. Fantastic. The more you press into your foot, the more strength you'll use rather than just kind of relying on stacking bones. Wonderful. Use your hands for support. Keep the hips low as we transition to the other side. And then folding again. Rising up for your balance. Good. And then we'll do the other side. Lovely. So just see if you can fold in the same way as the other. Rooting down through the little toe on the back leg. Opening into triangle pose. Lovely. Looking down, press to come back up. Good, both feet out, drop down. Breathe in, straighten, heel toe, walk, step, or jump your feet, arms come up. Lovely, to one side. Breathe in, breathing out. Breathe in and release. Good, so that's 2 rounds. What we're going to do now is 1 round with the breath. It is quite quick. If it's too quick at any point, you can just slow it down, you can pause, you can do whatever you need to do. Okay, breathing in, arms come up. Exhale, hinge over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, step or jump out. Breathe in, lift. Breathing out, down. Breathe in, straighten, turn your feet for triangle, reset hips. Exhale, coming down. Breathe in here. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen, squaring hips. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, turning your feet towards the front. And exhale, drop down. Inhale, find your balance. Exhale, transition, other side. We do it the other way around. Inhale, balance first. Exhale, fold. Round side, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Inhale, open out triangle. Exhale there. Inhale, press and rise up. Both feet 45 degrees. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, straighten, walk, step, jump. Exhale, one way. Inhale, back up. And exhale, other side. Good. All the way. And release. Beautiful. So that marks us moon salutations. To stay with the moon theme, let's do Ardha Chandrasana on each side. You can use a block, a wall, a piece of furniture, or you'll just have to float in midair if you have none of the above available. So your foot points towards your prop, whatever you're using. Everything else turns towards the front. So that's hips, that's the other foot, chest and arms and hands. Then you're going to slowly come down, keeping a slight bend into your engaged leg. And the hand touches the block, or perhaps the forearm goes onto a piece of furniture. Lovely. Make sure this top glute is quite active. Really lengthen out through crown of the head. Good. Then press, shift the weight into your foot and slowly, I lost my balance, come up. Yeah, we're going to do it even slower in a minute. And then we'll do it on the other side. Good. So again, everything turns out. Raise your foot up. Use a bit of stability as we lower. Wonderful. Find that engagement of your glutes. Beautiful. And then slowly press, rising back up. Wonderful. Okay, next challenge, same pose. However, you're going to do it 3 times on each side without holding it. So it's going to be a kind of with the breath situation. So you'll go with lots of control. You can choose when you breathe and you'll lower, tap your prop and come back up. What we're looking for is a little bit of distance between the foot and the leg. Yes, exactly. Wonderful. And then 3 on the other side. Fantastic. And then all the way back up. Wonderful. That was good. We're going to bend into one leg now. Take the other leg on top. You either rest the foot against the calf, or if you can, you tuck your foot behind you. I tend to think it puts quite a lot of strain on the knee. We're going to open our arms out. Whichever leg is on top, move that arm underneath. Cross at the upper arms, wrap the hands together in whatever way they can. Elbows forwards, hands up, shoulders slide down the back. Maybe send your bottom out behind you a little bit. Then come back up, we'll release, bend into the other leg, wrap around. Good, and other side with the arms. Lovely, and all the way back up. Good, yeah, you've got the right idea, Marion. We're going to have one more forward fold. Hands can come onto hips, hinge forwards. Let the knees bend whenever you need to, and then take the position with your hands that suits you best, be it elbows, hands touching the floor, hands on backs of legs, doesn't matter. Breathe in, start to slowly curl back up. Keep your head down for a moment more, shoulders back and down. And lifting the head. Good. So whatever position with the legs is fine. You'll drop your head towards one shoulder. And then turn the chin towards that shoulder. Roll slowly down. Chin will come to the chest. Rolling to the other side, chin on shoulder. Facing the head towards the front. Chin down to the shoulder again. Rolling all the way. Up to the other side, chin on shoulder. Turn the face forwards. And back to the center. We'll take our hands to the heart, close our eyes, and take 5 really deep breaths. For the last one, take a full inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Bowing the head down. Blinking the eyes open. And thanking yourself for taking time out of your busy day to step onto the mat and to move your body mindfully. Thank you very much. Thank you.